Hello, hello. Welcome to Tyler Talks. I'm playing an actual game today. This is crazy. So I'm playing against Bobby. He's a newer player. Um, so what I'm gonna do is do some commentary and try to see moves he's making while I'm playing, and that way it kind of helps with I got the timer going. That way it helps um, both Bobby and myself to where I can try to be talking and explaining different things and maybe not focused on the game so much and just trying to do more commentary overall. I'm using a Patriarch's Add to Battle with. I'm just using like an Add to Battle dominant deck. Um, I don't know what he rolled. I'm not a huge fan of playing on Lackey. Okay, he rolled 3. So I like to use this time. You know what? I need to do this. I like to use the time where um, he gets to decide who's going to check. So I know he's using New Testament Lost Souls, which I'm going to be honest, that probably sucks for him because I'm using Old Testament Souls, which means I can uh, take a Lost Soul and then put this in his territory and kind of really screw him over, um, taking his best Lost Soul, and I can try to get to blind Lost Soul as quickly as I can. So he's doing his uh, top deck a good dominant and play a Lost Soul from each deck, and it looks like he's pushing Day of Judgment first because you don't want to top deck a dominant and then play a Lost Soul from each deck. So it looks like he's going to play a Lost Soul. Go on and get you a Lost Soul from my deck. You can reveal it. You can reveal. And I believe Bobby is a new player. Oh, whoops. Need to make sure I am keeping track. I don't know. Maybe he's a shark. Because he told me he was running starters last game. This doesn't look like starters to me. So yeah, we'll see. I know I've been on a little bit of a blue kick lately. There you go. There you go. Good play. I also should have been knowing what stars I want to do. I can play a Meek Red Hero from deck. Bobby now John. Oh, okay. Bobby now John. So I can play Meek Red Hero, which I know I can play Judah, and then I can play another Red Hero, and I can get a draw 3 off of Father Abraham right away with a 1/1, and then I can just negate and band, and then still have another negate. I'm probably not going to do that. It's really not a great play. I'm just going to be able to band in some Meek guys. So I'm not going to. I can't do Abraham's Descendant. I will do Virgin Birth, and I think I still do Father Abraham, just in case. So we're going to do Virgin Birth first, and I'm going to reveal to owner the top 6, and then I get to take. Now Perez is probably a guy I could play with Father Abraham. I don't need to take Chariot of Fire first because Elisha is in my reserve. I can only ban to Genesis Hero, so Jeremiah is not great here. I don't have to take Evil. I have a Goliath and a Christian Martyr and a Denarius first turn, so I can just take Perez and be good with it. Send to the bottom of deck, and this goes to my hand, and then I can go back and Father Abraham, reveal to owner all. I can play a Meek. It's usually Judah or Isaac. I'm probably going to flip him and play him. So I didn't really. Okay, you already. Okay, stars or souls for you. I was looking through decks. Whenever he told me he was potentially playing with starters, I tried to play with a different level deck. Um, so I had another deck loaded up, and I swapped because that one's pretty intense. So I swapped to this deck and just jumped right into it. So I should have, from a virgin birth perspective, I should have taken. I forgot this was the deck that I have Jared and Jeremiah. That's all. So what I would have done is, knowing my deck now, would have taken Jeremiah off virgin birth, take Jeremiah to hand, activate covenant with Noah, get Jared, and then I have Father Abraham with Isaac. I could put Judah into play. I could get the draw 3, and then I can have Abraham's descendant to band in Jared, to band in Jeremiah and Perez. That's very nice. But fun. Put a little Toki Toki in my territory. Come on now. There you go. Thank you, sir. I wish he was in talk channel, but that's fine. Your souls. Okay, so just put in play, or drawn and put in play by an opponent. Take a lost soul from an opponent's deck to territory. Owner and controller for Unity. I think he just broke my Unity. I think Harvest Token broke my Unity. You can go. You can decide who goes first. He already decided. I can skip Covet. And you can go into Upkeep. And then I'll go ahead and check on my end. Land of Redemption. And the new beautiful Land of Redemption. Up to you if you're not sure. No worries. No worries, you can go. I don't get stuck up on rules. I always try to give my opponent the advantage on rules. And if I don't know one, that's on me. I've been playing this game for a long time. I've been trying to get more and more into the rule book the last couple years and the reg. I just like card design so much and deck building. I've been doing a lot of card design lately. I'm really excited to hopefully share some stuff with the community. I don't know when. So yeah, I mean, we kicked off the next set of playtesting already. So right before October, and the playtesters got a hold of the next set, the last set in the Israel block. So that's exciting, and I'm already on to other things, and just a lot going on behind closed doors. I'll be honest with y'all, I was up till 2:30 working on a project that I'm real excited about. I'm just having a real good time with card design. So that being said, I just haven't dove into the rules like I want to get to a level that I feel like I should for ruling, to where I should just immediately know things. But that's okay. All right, so he's going to go ahead. He's got 3 Thieves off the bat, one of which I need to know. His Unity is New Testament Crimson, so he's established Unity. If an opponent uses a good draw ability, which I'm going to, like that's what I was thinking, we'll reveal a good Dom to toss the next evil enhancement. That's fine. And then he shows me Grapes of Wrath. And it's good draw ability. I could go to Herdsman of Gerar, which is a search, which means I could go to my reserve, aka it doesn't work. I could go to Deceiver to Amalekite Slave and put Amalekite Slave over there. I want to say this doesn't break Unity, but that is okay. So what I'm going to do now is I just kind of assume he's got a Grapes of Wrath. I don't think he has any sort of block for this. So he tosses the next. I don't care. I push him back. He has to present another hero. I have a Grapes of Wrath, even though I know he has... Or I'm sorry, I have a Christian Martyr. Even though I know he has a Grapes of Wrath, that means he would have to Grapes my Goliath. and then he would have to present another hero, and I would still have a Christian Martyr and a Deceiver. So wasn't really too worried about the block. First turn. Nice. Urnish. Should have said thank you. Sorry, Bobby. REG, and we're gonna go to Unity. Opportunity. Unity. Oh my gosh, opportunities everywhere. Immunity. See Unity. Top of his returns. Oh, what are you doing over there? Negate. Oh, he drew 2. I didn't notice he actually did the draw 2. Then we'll draw 2. Yep. No new hero. Nice. Woohoo. Okay, Unity is identifier. On some cards that appears in the format of Unity XY if all of your X are Y. Unity is not true if there are at least one card that fits an X. Okay, woohoo, my turn. Okay, now remember we have a star card, so don't just rush. Take a blue card from discard pile. I don't have any, but that is such a good star ability. Star, he doesn't have any protection on his deck, so discard top. Discard your top card. And now I can go ahead and go Covenant with Noah and get out a hero. And remember, if opponent uses a good draw ability, Daenerys is not a good draw ability, so I can just do a draw 3 as well. Okay, so Citizens is dead. And then, see, look, I was about to slam down Daenerys, and Prosperity's not even done. So for Prosperity, okay. See, he forgot which one goes on top. Okay, swap it back, no worries. Ouchie mama. Integrity. So now I have Prosperity. I got to decide what do I want to discard. Probably Delivered, to be honest. DC Delivered for PROSPRITY. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Darkness doesn't do anything. I got my numerous as the stars. So from here, he does have undesirables. I feel like I'm going to rescue something here. Now I could either go straight to Daenerys and get out an Emperor, or I can get out another hero for another star. I don't need another hero for another star. I have tons of stars, so I'm going to go Daenerys, search, Emperor. Did y'all see Skittles get released today? 1, 2, 3. Negate New Testament, Lost Souls. Yay! Wow, look at the timing on that, huh? I have 13 cards in my hand. So now when I play numerous as the stars, I'm going to have too many cards in hand. So I need to be mindful that I am going to have enough stars in my hand to get everyone I need out while also not going overboard. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to play 1 down. So numerous for 6. I probably should have, honestly, I should have held that for next turn. Like, I only get 4, so if we went to reserve, oh, never mind. Know your deck. So, there we go. Got all my guys. I have 13 cards in hand. I already went to that, so then I can go ahead and put down Perez. I'm going to be vulnerable here until I get that card out, Noah's Ark, but that's okay. And we're going to do a rescue here, maybe into a cloud hero, so we can keep this in hand. And we're going to go Judah, and we're probably going to negate Repentant Thief. Okay. Rescue, Judah, negate, Rep Thief, Migale, negate, Rep Thief, ban Jacob, snag, Genji E. So then I go to my deck, I grab a Genesis Good Enhancement. And then I can ban to a Patriarch or a Meek Hero. Now remember, if I draw, I have to give him one of my cards. So I can ban to a Patriarch, which is Father Abraham. No draw. Ban to Papa Abe. No draw. Your block. Okay. So I did a video on this deck a while back, and I said that it's pretty easy to do numerous as a stars for a bunch turn one. It's really cool to actually finally play a game. So where the opponent has stuff down, like I was able to negate Undesirables turn one. I'm able to turn off Repentant Thief. I'm able to understand Ambushing Bandits is out and still get out. I mean, look, I drew off Prosperity. I drew off Denarius. I didn't do any sort of massive draw. It's just kind of how the deck's built. And now it's turn one, and I've got and he's asking for Dominish. You cheeky. Yep. Yes. He'll do Grapes. They'll get shuffled. I'll shuffle. And then I may begin a new battle. Just go with Perez. And then I can band in Abraham's Descendant to Jared, to Jeremiah, to Noah, and shuffle Abe's Descendant into battle. Do I? Grapes. Do I? If the active player was rescuing and it's not. Yeah. Oops. Perez rescue. I never said I was rescuing with Perez. I just kind of pushed him. Yeah, the RG doesn't have owner controller on Unity. Pooh. You may bounce a character with strength greater than 2. Oh. No. Sorry. Usually I like bouncing my own just to where he can't ban to him somehow. I'm just not really worried with that. The only guy that maybe he could ban to is if he has ban to a New Testament human. He can ban to Nero, so I should bounce Nero in that sense. I don't want to bounce Isaac because I'm negating neutrals. Oh yeah, I was already negating neutrals. Blind plus Enosh is nice. Alright, he'll do a little draw. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. What you blocking with? Okay, there you go. Blocking, you may band or draw, so you can draw 2. These are so cool, man. But you know what thieves don't like? Is this card. Am I right, Jay? Okay, so we'll ban. You may play an enhancement that you do not own, regardless of brigade. You know what would be really cool? To just play with enhancements that aren't his color. I just never really thought about that. Like, I can just play with unsuccessful. You may play. Oh, you do not own. Okay, so maybe that's kind of why. 17-11 and Nish. Cool. He doesn't have hand protection, so I'm going to hit him with the first sacrifice. Negate. Negate your undies. Look at hand. I look over it, and then I get to underdeck an evil card from opponent's hand. He only has 3. Reveal to others. So he has an underdeck an evil New Testament human in battle to protect lost souls. And he has opponent may reserve the top 5 cards of their deck. If they do not, restrict opponent from from playing enhancements. He doesn't really have much here. But if I give him initiative, he can underdeck. This one's CBN. Still my initiative. Now, if I really wanted to, I can make him underdeck his other card. And guess what? I think I do. I want to check my reserve real quick, make sure I have another banned card. So now what I can do is I can play Forgiveness of Joseph, make him underdeck an evil card from hand. I don't need to interrupt his ambushing bandits, and then I can band in Noah, and I can shuffle my Forgiveness of Joseph or something. That'll be fun. I can do it. I'll negate Barabbas. You have to underdeck an evil card. How fun is this? I get to have control over thieves. 9-ish. Whoa. This is fun. Now there's nothing for me to negate or take. Here I may band to any number. Boop. Boop. And so Jared comes in. Noah comes in. Noah would prevent Jared. I'll flip Noah. And then I'm going to put this back in my deck. Okay. And that should be the kill. Urnish. It's always fun whenever I'm guessing Bobby's new, but he's got a very good deck. Like, he's playing Disciples Crimson. That's what's so nice about GOC, is you can be new, you can make a deck, and it can be very competitive. And as long as you learn your deck and you know it, like, you're in a good spot. I'll be honest, with Israel's Rebellion, you do have to defeating by numbers. Yes, sir. Because that's a 10. That's a 9. He said he was a 17-11, so I didn't even really bother checking because I just knew. Battle res. Yep. All right, smart man, giving me harvest. That goes there, and I have 5 cards in hand. Bobby will trigger harvest. Harvest is negated. Get that out of here. Blind, Lost Soul, and Enosh. Double negate, baby. And I can pass turn. There you go. Yeah, so I am missing Distressed. I do want Distressed. Worst turn. Sometimes ha-ha can come off sorry. Like, or ha-ha can come up bad. I said ha-ha sorry. Like ha-ha, but oh well. Look at the top 10 cards of a deck. Okay. It's nice when thieves try to do hand control and you do it back. So he has 3 cards in hand. One's right there, so he'll have 4 cards. Now, this isn't any sort of hand control. It's just big banding that's hard to get around with useful resources. There we go. That's what the image I'm looking for. Oh yeah, we got stuff now. Sorry, I'm working on something in the background too. It's very rare I'm not working on something redemption related. Man, those are good. Can't wait to share this with everyone. Let's see. I like both. Let's take both. Don't mind me, everyone. Alright, now what are you doing? You may reserve the bottom card of opponent's deck or play Sidecar. Sidecar is a Pokemon, right? Am I crazy? Reserve bottom. No! Only fair, I suppose. And then you may look at the top X card. X equals the number of lost souls in play, so he could look at a bunch. That's really nice with Harvest. Make a bunch of lost souls. Look at the top 15. You can pop out this in Type 2. You can go straight to a Thankful Leper with Harvest Time. Play a bunch of lost souls. Look at their top 30. Reserve an evil card. LOL, not quite. Okay, this is the one I'm using. Save image as. Uh-oh. Woohoo! All right, time to go back into block mode. He's going to have John, who tosses the first. If he has a dominant, he only has 2 cards in hand. Good save. I always forget to do that. While there's another thief in play, there's not. So my enhancements work in territory. I need to keep that in mind. Reserve opponent's deck. You may look and take. So I can go to Herdsman and get like an evil card, or I can equip. Equip and kill. You may negate a good card if you do. Yeah. So the move I think I want to do here is I want to double check his heroes. You may reserve the bottom card of opponent's deck. May ban. Reserve. Okay, here to here to here. go into Armor Bearer, and you may take or equip. I'm going to equip Foreign Spears. And then what I'm going to do is exchange this card with the unique Philistine from deck, which is not Philistine Commanders. I can't do that. Dang it. Might have overplayed this one. If opponent uses a draw ability this turn, you may draw X. If opponent uses search ability this turn, whoops. Did you use a search? Because that is a look. A look and take. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Yeah, correct. Oops. Bad block. So what I was trying to do is just not knowing this full defense, I thought I had the band to where I can put Foreign Spears on Goliath, kill John, and then block with Goliath and make his guys retreat. So from here, I know he has a discard, so I could have just done Emperor Nero and discard one and been protected. I can make him use his discard. He does have 2 cards in hand, so I don't think that's a good play. He's using the Christian Martyr. I'm just gonna die. You can have it. Here you go. A lot of that is just called getting cute. Always take the block if you have the block. Always take the rescue if you have the rescue. It's very high IQ redemption to where you want to try to like maximize your rescue. Reveal to owner. Or your block, and you try to do a lot. So I can get Jacob here to get an enhancement from my deck. Or I can get Chariot of Fire to have my add to battle. If I go Jacob, that's good. I can get out my enhancement, and I think that'd be enough to get him. I don't really have much else other than evil. And I want to rescue here. I feel like I can still block. Send to the bottom of deck. And then if I go Book of the Law, I can bounce his Zacchaeus and make him block my Meek Hero from hand. Or I can block my Noah and get Noah back. Or I can take a human from deck. I don't think I need to do that. I will go ahead and put down Storehouse. I didn't have anything for upkeep, and I'll put down, if I take Book of the Law, or if I have Book of the Law down, and bounce his Zacchaeus. Bounce short guy. Zacchaeus was a wee little man. Wee little man was he. Bounce short guy. I hope he gets my Bible joke. Alrighty. Now I still have Jacob. Yeah, he did. I still have Jacob. My man. I was hoping you would get it. You would catch the reference. So now I can go to Jacob to a Meek guy and still have, I can top deck a card from reserve. So Jacob, and I will grab the card I put back, which wrecks Thieves. Bounce to him, and then I get to top deck a good card from deck. Now I know I'm going to have Chariot of Fire coming up. I could either top deck Noah's Ark, and I have green, but I'm going to want to start getting enhancements for Elisha. But I have Storehouse too, so I don't need anything right now per se. I know it's a top deck anyway. Top deck from Book of the Law. And we know if he blocks from hand that I get to take a card from my deck. So here's a great example of a card that in order to have the ability fit, it loses like the Old Testament or the New Testament. Like Book of the Law, I would think it should only take an OT card, but due to spacing, it's just top deck a good card from reserve. You may take a good card from deck. That makes the card so much better. So I'm not going to complain about that. You may bounce a human. So if you just start throwing OT everywhere, all of a sudden you added. It wouldn't make sense to add OT in one spot and not the others. You may bounce an, that's one extra letter. OT, that's O period T period. So now you're adding a bunch of characters. If you're Meek Hero, once again, do you want to add OT there? So it just makes more sense to where it's just like, you know what? It makes more sense to just say, hey, take off all that stuff you have to look at because, sure, it could be more thematic. But at the same time, okay. At the same time, I'm over here encroaching. And I can pass turn. I have a very good block here. I love that block. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Oh, at the same time, with Book of the Law, you blanked out, Tyler. You can't even talk right on your own channel. You rebrand, you call it Tyler Talks, and you can't even talk. You're fired. Oh yeah, if you make it super thematic, cool, that's awesome. Now you have to look at every single sentence. You may bounce a human not in battle. Well, I already have to make sure it's a human. That's not a big deal. Now I have to make sure it's an Old Testament. Not everyone that plays this, and this is not any sort of shame or anything. Not everyone that knows the game knows like, oh, that's Old Testament and that's New Testament. People get Colossians and Corinthians mixed up. Completely fine. And then the next sentence, if your Meek Hero attacks, you already got to make sure, okay, it's a Meek Hero. You may top deck a good card from reserve, so now you're looking at another spot where to take. If your Meek Hero is blocked from hand, so now you have to know, okay, did you block me from hand? You may take a good card from deck. There's already so much you have to do with thinking about this card. If you start throwing in Old Testament and stuff, it just makes it that much more complex. And that is how we are trying to think from a design approach. At what point is a card too strong? At what point is a card too complex? What was I doing? I know. This is the Magic Set Editor. I've just been having like a fun thing with that, so no worries. Rescue attempt. Draw 3. X equal number of heroes opponent controls. You may reserve the bottom card of a deck or draw X. May ban to a unique New Testament gold hero. Now that's weird. He's playing Harvest and Undesirables. Okay, no banned. Your block. I have a Christian Martyr and a Nero. I'm almost wondering if he's baiting into like I don't want to. I think he has a Talitha Come, so I don't have anything to back up my Nero. But what I can do is you may discard this card to discard a good card in a territory. I can push him out and discard John. DC Spears to DC John. Goliath pushback. Jay texted me. Skittles got. I can't finish that one. I'm in my Lackey Grand Prix game right now. Can you believe it? Rob Smith, I still need to play you, man. I would bring the whooping on you. Okay, but draw CBI. Correct. Yep. Draw away. Oh, he already got the draw. Those aren't dark clouds. Oh, that's because I spelled it wrong. Dummy. I feel. I'm recording and doing commentary at the same time. Heck, and I'm designing new cards. Keeps me on my toes. Where'd it go? Okay, it's popping up. All right, checking for a new hero, and then he's got a CBI. You may look at the top, take. Look at the top 6. I still have Christian Martyr. I think Talitacum is CBN. Who did Justin pair you with? Bobby. Oh, that one's perfect. Hey, there you go. Okay, it is CBN. Or I'm sorry, it is not CBN. Look at that. I need this in browser. Save image as BG. Boop 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 boop. Boom boom boom. Boom boom boom. Boom boom boom. Coo. Mine-ish all day. All day, good sir. That Evil Brigade. Oh, when did that happen? When did Cain kill Abel? Was it Genesis 6? Genesis 4? Oh, 1 through 8. I think it was verse 8. We're getting somewhere. Don't worry, I'll show you guys, just for fun. Genesis 1. Banish. Okay, so then he gets banished, which we did know he had that. Dominish. Genesis 1:8. Genesis 4. Genesis 1:8. You dummy, that's the creation. Yep. Perfect. Verse 8. Yes, before battle resolution. Bedoop. Let's see. Genesis 4. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff down. What do you got? What is this guy? sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh my gosh, Virgin Birth, will you chill out? Okay, reveal to owner, top 6. Ay, Chihuahua. Judah would be a good one here. Don't think I need armor bearer. I have scribes with stuff in there. I need to draw. That's kind of the drawback of this deck. I kind of have to use my heroes to draw. Okay. Now if I want, I can bounce, 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 baby. Bitter-ding, bitter-ding-ding. And while another thief is in play, negate enhancements in opponent's territory. Upkeep. Storehouse, SH, upkeep. Look at me trying to get ahead of myself. So now I can take an Old Testament enhancement. I already got Super Duper Scribes, which is really nice when you throw Emperor Nero out there and you have Tenet kills in hand, but it's not Old Testament, so I can't take it. But if you have Tenet kills, they play something, you can interrupt, discard, get rid of Nero, Super Scribe, go to unsuccessful. There's nothing from a protection standpoint Thieves has, so this will be fine. Boop, boop. And then I can get a Genesis Human from deck or reserve because I control Noah. I don't need to do that, so I can just bounce Noah with book. And now I can attack. I have green. I do want to draw. So, well, too bad, Tyler. You can't draw. You don't have Abraham. Darn. So, Judah Rescue is going to negate. He has 4 cards in hand, so I definitely want to rescue Judah. Negate Zach. Judah negate Zach, and then is Amazon putting packages up front? What did my girlfriend order? Jacob, go to deck. I don't think I have anything, right? Except Virgin Birth. Don't worry, we'll get that later. Okay, nothing there. And then Judah to a Patriarch. There. Okay, rescued. No GE for Jacob. Trats. Okay. Block me. This deck's really good. I do like the John in it. I don't think John's needed. I think you want to get to Jairus' daughter, Watchful Servant, rinse and repeat. You can get a little bit of draw power from gold. I love how Thieves pairs with it because you get a ton of draw power where gold lacks. There's really nothing for him to negate. He can take my Book of Law. I hope that's not loud. I'm eating grapes. I don't even realize I'm recording. Some ASMR. Negates Isaac. Nope. I haven't been doing anything with Jonah. He hasn't done any searches, and then I forgot about him. I thought he did one. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'll take your art if I can. Have it. I don't need it no more. Okay. A-N-T-E. My niche. Your niche. Ah. Okay. Land of Redemption. Boop. 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 8 cards in hand. I don't think I need to bring anything else down. Your turn. So now we just need to get Chariot of Fire. And we got plenty of guys. Put down Moses. Rescue Chariot of Fire. Second Coming Chariot of Fire. T-Fig. That's a search. I can Jonah you. What do you think? Make him pay? How dare you search? I'm not a fan of hiding cards. Nah. Nah. It's fine. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. And should. I'll try not to stack like Meek. Doesn't matter, but Enosh. Okay, after battle, immediately maybe into a Contempt Thief or take an enhancement from opponent's deck. That doesn't matter to me. Maybe into a generic demon or take an enhancement from opponent's discard pile. Doesn't do anything to me. And Zacchaeus, no, I would have taken into account anyways. Okay. Shuffle. Watchful. The fact that I've never seen Jonah paired with Assyrians. You can get 2 shuffles per search. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. You know how good that is? If I have Sheol and Assyrians with Jonah out, you do a search, 2 of my Lost Souls are under my deck, and 2 of your cards are gone from your territory. That's phenomenal. I would love to force the opponent to search their deck. If only I designed cards. Okay. Let's see. What should we do now? We are getting near to the hour mark. There's that play. Maybe 10 minutes. We can call. Never mind. Psychar. Psychar Pokemon. Scyther. I am okay getting that wrong. I'm 34 years old. Alright, what do we got? Shuffles, Bobby's, conceals, deck zone, edits note. Oh, he did a search. Did you search again? Search again. Alright. Yeah, buddy. The other screen. Shuffle. That's negated, so I don't really care. Shuffle. Probably Zach. Okay. Interesting. He has Talitha Calm, but I think I'll just go. He is a 10-12. Now, he hasn't played Angel, and that's okay. Hopefully, he has Second Coming. Oh, no. Hopefully, he has Son of God. He doesn't have New Jerusalem. We got rid of that one. Protect this card from the next, may ban to a Pharisee, or exchange a card from hand. I'll exchange this to reserve for this. Minus. So he could Angel Lord me. He has 27 cards, so I'm playing the factors there, the odds. I always hated chump blocks and stuff like that, but Gabe and I had a good discussion a while back about just chump blocks in general. And he was like, honestly, man, you might not like it. Like, I'm a defensive guy. He's like, you might not like it, but it's still like a factor of the game, and other people like it, and it's good to have. And I was like, yeah, he's right. Just because I don't like something, I try and make sure not to design by biased or biased design, where I don't like something, I don't do it. And the game does need chump blocks, especially as offenses are getting stronger and stronger. I went too fast. Sorry. I missed an S. I was unsuccessful in spelling. Hey, I won 3rd grade spelling bee. I'm just saying. You tell me. All right, my turn. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to put this down. We're going to draw 1. We're going to look at a hand or a reserve. I don't really care. I don't have LOL, so you did have it. Did have it. See that Angel Lord. I could look at his hand. I don't really care to. It doesn't matter. There's no Lost Souls out. If I don't have a way to Chariot of Fire, then I can't get my 5. I can only get 1 because I can Second Coming to Chariot of Fire. So I don't need to do anything here. Storehouse upkeep. I don't have... oh, yeah, I do have a draw. Okay, I'll take this for a draw. It's a draw 1, but hey. I don't need to shuffle anything. I have 15 cards. I'm trying to think if there's any way that I can thin my deck. There is. How funny would it be if Chariot of Fire is on top? What am I doing? Turnover. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, so I turn it over. I thin my deck 1. Woohoo! I made the right call. I just put this up there. Now I can still draw. That's really good. I needed him. And I can draw right here. So I shuffle. He has 1 brigade out. If used by an Exodus hero, you may draw X. Tyler, you got rid of your Moses. I don't get to draw 1. Okay, so Jaden, we could put that in general chat. I did not think that's what. How do you? There's no way you're gonna think that one through. Okay, so now I can still draw, and what I can do is I can get a star card out of my deck. I don't think that helps me either. Let's see. Take a good star card from deck or reserve. Oh, I can take Moses, but it doesn't matter because I can't play it outside of battle. I can take Moses. I can't play Plague of Frogs. He's not going to block the battle challenge. He shouldn't. I don't have a way to generate a Lost Soul, which is what I'm looking for. He doesn't draw anything. So yeah, I don't have a way to generate a Lost Soul. So let's go ahead and go to a star card. Just making sure. Okay. Take a good star card. Um, Add it to battle. Shuffle, reserve an evil card in battle, or shuffle this card. So I have to shuffle this card. Okay, and now play me credit hero. X equals number of your patriarchs. So I do have plenty. Um, there's nothing for Jacob to grab in deck. I can go. Okay, battle challenge. I am trying to draw into Chariot of Fire. I'm just gonna tell him. I'm gonna put down. Keep one in hand just in case. I just want to make sure I have a green hero to rescue. Screw it. And then I can go. He will get a draw 3, so yeah, there's no other point. There'd be nothing to block. He already got Hopper, right? Just in case, I'll still go correctly. Judah will negate. Judah negate fence jumpers. We go Jacob. There is nothing in my deck, so I'm just gonna do whatever this shuffle was, and convert and draw 3, and I got it, and I drew into Chariot. So I play Chariot of Fire. Ta-da! Rescue your good Old Testament human prophet. This gets discarded. Second coming. Go back to Chariot of Fire. Nice. Thanks. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring you up, Jeremiah. 5. So, sure, really not soul gen in here because I have Covet, Hopper, and Chariot of Fire with second coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am glad that worked. So yeah, played it there correctly. I was funny with Who's He What's It with Moses. Plague of Frogs didn't have Moses. So it is 5-1. It should have been 5-2. I mean, I screwed up and gave him the 1, so I'm glad. I'm glad I did. I don't need to 5-0 people. It's not fun for them unless they're good, like Jaden, Jeremy, Jay. Like I love 5-0 them, you know. Now I never do it, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, cool. Great game. Great game. I am glad we got to play. Just curious. How did Bible study go? And what book are you studying? That deck is really good. My first attack really screwed you up. When you're playing people, like, you want to get to know them. I really like that. Building relationships important. Having just getting to know people in our community is big. Also, I love the Bible aspect, especially I've just gotten older, just seeing what's more important in life. That really, honestly, helps me with card design too. Just reading about, you could definitely see, oh, that's why. Like Jeremiah, for example. Where are you? You're in my land of redemption. So he was in Judah. He was like, hey, y'all quit messing around. And they were like, nah, we're not going to listen to you. So he said Babylon's going to get captured and all that. So when you see Toss the Next, it's like, hey, y'all don't do this evil, and no one listened to him. So I think that Toss is where that came from. And then if Jeremiah is harmed, except by a capture ability, got captured, you may top deck him instead. So God kept them safe. We are just Oh, we're just talking Bible study stuff now. So, all right. Yeah. So the deck worked. Did have the good control. Had the numerous as the stars early on. Having Enosh and Jonah is very nice. I do want to make. I would like to have a draw counter too, to where I put down a draw counter. I put down your negate neutrals. Like, I would like to bring in more into this deck. But it's just really solid overall. I very much like where blue is. There's a lot of different ways to play it. I always say that. So let's see, what's my recording at? An hour 5, hour 6? No. So this was my first game. I don't like to do the same thing Jaden does. I really like that he's like, here's the deck I'm using. Here's a game where I play it. So I thought this would be really cool. And then he'll go in, he'll go over his whole deck list up front, and then be like, all right, here's the game. And then you just go into the game where he's playing. So I do want to make sure if I'm doing any games where I'm recording, that I am doing it from the sense of commentary, and I really like live commentary. What's going through my head right now? What should I be doing? How should I be playing this deck? Where did I make mistakes? I think that's really good. And I already did a deck video on this, so I'm going to go ahead and cut off the recording. Bobby, if you watch this, I hope you gave consent to me recording. I asked in Discord or in here, did I? Oh well, if not, you can sue me. You could take all the money I made from Tyler Talks, which means you would actually owe me a few $100s. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this was great to play, and I hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.